This is the bait jacuzzi, 20-gallon high-density polyethylene rotationally molded bait tank, one piece. It's got two handles there, as you can see on the side. I'm not the best at video, but I'll try to give you a quick description of this. That's the entire thing, 12-volt system, runs off your boat battery. Filtration, circulation, insulation, and aeration. What we have here is a little valve. I don't know if you can hear this, but I'm going to get real close so you can. You can hear the amount of air that it's drawing in as you close the valve. Hardly any air. It's a good way to regulate your air, depending on the type of bait you're using. Can't really see down in there, but that's what you have. I've got about 30 herring in there right now. I got my circulation going on, as you can see. Aeration, I don't know if you can see all the very fine bubbles. All the scales end up down in there. That's the filter. You can see all the scales it's caught already. The door snaps right in place, as you can see. Nice, good, tight fit. I think that's about everything I need to tell you. Video number 2. Here's a cross-section cut of the tank itself. As you can see, there's an interior blowing agent we use. It really insulates the wall. You can see how thick that is in comparison to my hand. Now granted, this year we've thinned this out. We found we don't need that much. There's probably going to be about where my fingernail is. But anyhow, the bilge pump sits here. Bilge pump will sit here, discharges into this, brings it up, falls back through the filter. I also have a hose coming down, and it feeds into the bottom of the bilge pump, which mixes oxygen with the water. It grinds that oxygen through the impeller. So that's why the bubbles are so minute, and there's actually too many. That's why I put the valve in. So this is what we have. Discard this color. It's a darker blue, as you've seen in the first video. Video number 3. This is the second tank. That's the tank we were just looking at. Just wanted to hope I could show you a little better of the aeration. I don't think I can. It's not very bright. I'll try to enhance the video. You can see down into the water. The bubbles you see are only being caused by a splashdown. Once I open the valve, once again you can hear it. Now, I'm hoping you'll be able to see these, all the minute bubbles. You should be able to see them across the top of the bilge pump. As they go over it, not the floating ones, there's ones that are sinking, but I mean there's just plenty of oxygen there. Once again, that's why I put the valve in. I think it's too much oxygen, say for mullet. Don't need that much oxygen. Once again, it's one piece 20-gallon rotationally molded tank. We warranty the shell for 1 year against breaking. There they are again. Little rascals all just swimming around in there having a good old time. Keeps them very calm. The water's moving. They don't have to move as much. At the end of the day, when you're done fishing, or at the end of the weekend, easy way to drain this thing rather than have to pick it up and dump it over the side. I'm going to disconnect the power. I'm going to do it over here though. It's much easier because I got a camera in my hand. Simply go to any Home Depot, buy yourself a little hose like that. Back over here to put my power back on it. As you can see, the water's coming right out. Here's where I'm hoping you'll be able to get a good picture of how much oxygen. That's with the valve open. If you can see all the minute bubbles racing through, I'm going to throttle this valve shut. Bubbles go away. Very little oxygen there, but still plenty to keep fish alive. Start to open that oxygen back up, and there's all your bubbles. That's coming right off the pump, and it's not just coming up to the filter. As you can see in this tank, you can see the water shooting horizontally off to the left. There's 4 of those coming out, and 1 on the horizontal on the bottom, which helps to sweep the bottom. Oxygen bubbles are being pushed through there as well. I don't want to drain all my water. Water a little bit more shallow. You kind of can see them still zooming around down in there. Standing here on the edge of Lake Hartwell. I might just have to use these fish and get them out there for a little.